Have you got that sharp pinch every time you reach for your coffee mug? Or the ache that wakes you at night and makes you wonder if surgery is the only answer? Well, hold on, don't panic. I'm Gavin Noble from Gavin Noble Physiotherapy here in Lisburn. This is where we help people just like you, age 50 plus, stay mobile, strong and pain-free. Today, I'm giving you a 5-minute shoulder fix that I've used with countless clients to stop that stabbing pain in its tracks. You don't need fancy equipment, just a simple band and a few minutes. Stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to calm your shoulder, move it with confidence again, and I'll point you to another shoulder video that will take your recovery even further. But first, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next tip that could change the way you move. Most of the time, the joint itself isn't broken. The real problem? Your shoulder blade slips forward, squeezing tendons and leaving you with that sharp pinch. What we need to do is wake up the right muscles, like your rotator cuff and the stabilizers around your shoulder blade, so they guide the joint properly. When that happens, the pinch fades. So let's just set a few ground rules before we get into the actual exercises. So we want to keep the resistance light. We also want to work within pain-free movement. So dull ache is fine, sharp pain is not. Think about that pain scale of 0 to 10, where 0 is no pain, 10 is the worst pain you can imagine. If you're kind of working within that 0 to 3 range, that should be okay. That's just your body telling you it's working. Anything above that, that's your body starting to tell you that you're starting to irritate something. So then also think smooth, controlled movements. We're building strength and space, not grinding the joint. First exercise is band pull aparts. So we've got a little bit of light band here. We're going to bring these arms up in front like so. So let those shoulders relax down away from the ears, and it's almost like you're pushing those shoulder blades down towards the back pockets from there, and then from there we just gently pull open and then return. So we're pulling open and then return. Okay, so just open and return. So this is great for waking up the back of the shoulders, and if you spend 45 seconds doing these exercises. So this next exercise is external rotations. So I've just got a small towel and I'm tucking my elbow into the side of the body just to keep that towel tucked into the side. Okay, we're going to use the resistance band again. Elbow here is bent at 90 degrees here. Okay, all we're doing, this other hand here, is just holding the band for resistance, and we're making small controlled movements out. So we're just rotating that arm out like so. Okay, it's a small control movement and it's pure rotator cuff strength. Again, 45 seconds with this exercise. So now we have the sword raise. So with this exercise, again, with the band, so I'm going to hold the band down here. My other hand comes over and across the body towards that opposite pocket. And all we're doing is as if we're lifting a sword out of its sheath. So we're lifting diagonally up and out, and we finish above the ear. So it's lifting up and then nice and slow all the way back down. So we'll just do one more. So we're lifting right up like so, and then back down like so. And this teaches the shoulder blade to move properly. Okay, so these next exercise is a standing row. Okay, so I've got my band attached to a door handle here, so just be careful when you're doing that, that the band doesn't slip off and ping back and hit you on the chest. We don't want that, okay? So I'm just going to turn to the side here. So I've got my band attached. Okay, get my shoulders relaxed down towards the back pockets. I've got a nice upright posture here, and I'm just pulling towards the chest like so. All right, and back nice and slowly. So we pull and then come back. I'll just do one more. So it's a pull and then back nice and slowly. And again, Squeeze the shoulder blades down, don't shrug. And again, this is another 45 seconds long exercise. So here we have the wall slides with the band again. So I'm going to turn around, but just with the band, we do want to have a little bit of tension on the band as we go through this exercise. So if I turn around, so I'm going to come up just to the wall here. So my hands come up to the wall. I've pulled a little bit of tension onto the wall. And then all I'm doing now is just sliding those arms up the wall like so, and then back down. So I've got a bit of tension on the band. So reaching up, tension still on the band as we go up, and then come back down. I'll just do one more. So again, tension on the band, we reach up, and again, nice and slowly back down. Those are wall slides. You'll feel the shoulder stabilizers firing, and again, 45 seconds for this exercise. So here's a quick recap. 5 moves, 5 minutes, that's all it takes to start switching off your shoulder pain. Do this twice a day while the kettle boils, and again in the evening, and you'll notice the difference within a week. So we'll talk a little bit about what you'd kind of need to avoid. So we need to skip heavy overhead pressing until your shoulder feels stronger. Don't sleep on the sore side. Instead, hug a pillow to support the joint, and avoid aggressive stretching. Forcing it only makes it worse. You now own a simple 5-minute routine that can make a massive difference for your nagging shoulder pain. Do this daily. Share it with a friend who's always complaining about their shoulder, and let's keep you moving strong and pain-free. But don't stop here. If you want to go deeper into shoulder recovery, especially if your pain is lasting more than a few weeks, watch my other video right here. It should be tagged on the screen. It's called the Best Shoulder Mobility Exercise. That one will give you the missing piece to keep your shoulder healthy for the long run. So hit subscribe, save this video, and I'll see you over in the next one.